Colorado and Coach Prime have made it official. Deion Sanders is heading to Boulder, Colorado. What does this mean for the Colorado Buffaloes and the Pac-12 moving forward into the 2023 season and beyond? So Coach Prime takes the, upgrade, however you want to put it, the promotion. He moves on from Jackson State, where he went undefeated this year, wins the SWAC championship, has done great things for the HBCU community and schools. They've shown a spotlight on that. A lot of that, if we're being honest, is because of him. ESPN goes down there for a game. They have, I believe, the word was they had done that one time in their entire their entire span of college game day. They go down there again because of Coach Deion Sanders. He is now moving on, though, and going to Colorado, which some may actually question if that is a step up from Jackson State. They won one game this year. They were really bad the last year. In fact, they've only had 4 winning seasons in the past 20. Deion was very successful in his time at Jackson State by bringing in transfers and obviously bringing his son, Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback, and landing 2 top recruits last year, flipping Kevin Coleman, who was wide receiver 11 in 24/7 sports class last year, to come to Jackson State. And obviously the most famous one, Travis Hunter, the number 1 overall player, wide receiver and cornerback, flips from Florida State on early signing day to Jackson State. He's now going to Colorado, which does have some more strict transfer standards in place than some other schools. So it's going to be very intriguing to see if he can bring in transfers like he was able to at Jackson State. They're currently ranked as the 93rd transfer class. Now, definitely can go up. Transfer portal does not technically open until December 5th. Do believe that he'll be able to do that. Recruiting-wise, they're currently sitting at the 42nd overall class, 41st in the composite. The transfer rank is going to shoot up because more than likely this was a package deal. Deion said it but didn't say it. Shedeur's coming with him. When asked that question earlier this week, he said, "Do you have kids?" If you knew that, that'd be a silly question. Shedeur is coming with him. Shedeur is going to be the starting quarterback at Colorado. We'll see. He's definitely got some intriguing tools. We'll see if he can, vault this into an NFL career from that. I think if you're good, no matter where you go, NFL teams will come looking for you. It's why I love the move for Travis Hunter going to Jackson State last year. Jackson State is likely going to lose Travis Hunter and Kevin Coleman as well. I imagine they will both be entering the transfer portal soon and be following Deion to Colorado. It's going to give them an incredible cornerback and wide receiver in Travis Hunter, but I expect him to probably be a cornerback at the end of the day when he goes on to the NFL. And Kevin Coleman, who was a wide receiver that we liked at Campus to Canton, I believe we had him in our top 15 as well. He was number 6 in the composite, and as I mentioned, a number 11 to 24/7 Sports. He was a 4-star, 5'11", 170, having a really good year for them as well. That is likely going to give a massive explosion to the Colorado offense. Now, the past couple years, he has had Brett Bartoloni calling the offensive plays for Jackson State. He has not announced his staff yet. There are rumors he's trying to bring some other coaches with him from Jackson State, also while going and getting coaches from some other schools. None of that's been confirmed yet, so we don't know exactly what his staff's going to look like. But if he keeps with what Brett Bartoloni has done for Jackson State, that's an air raid offense, I think that's going to succeed in the Pac-12. We've seen multiple teams using that, including Washington State, who is more of a run and shoot, but does have some air raid concepts in it. We saw a little bit of that from Oregon this year as well. Washington used some, like they're not all air raid offenses, but they had concepts of that. All those offenses succeeded this year. I think this is going to be a great thing for Colorado. It's going to obviously, one of my co-hosts and co-founders here at Campus to Canton said that this when we did the Better Sports Radio show this morning, Deion Sanders is going to do great things for Colorado. He's going to up that economy. He's going to up that school, and I do agree with that 100% because I do think he can recruit. I do think he'll be able to get transfers in, even though Colorado does have stricter transfer rules than some other schools. The coaching side of things is going to be interesting. I want to see the staff that he brings in. But if we're being honest, I don't think it can get any worse. So why not make a move like this? And this is not just a PR stunt. I do truly believe Deion is a good coach, and we already know he's a good recruiter. And I think that is going to play at Colorado. And it could make them viable in the Pac-12. I mean, they will be losing UCLA and USC after next season. After the 2023 season, they're gone and going to the Big Ten. They haven't really talked about who they're going to bring in. There are rumors they may bring in San Jose State, San Diego, but nothing ever happened. Regardless of who they bring in, there's a realistic shot that Colorado could take a step up. I don't expect that to happen in 2023, although if he's able to bring in some more transfers besides Travis Hunter, Shador, and Kevin Coleman, which I expect he'll be able to, you might see a massive jump for Colorado. And when I say massive, that may only be 4 or 5 wins, but they still should be a very good team. And I'm very intrigued to see what he is able to do here. I don't know if this is the end stop for him. I could imagine him going to Colorado, kind of helping rebuild that program and then taking another job down the road. But right now, I have no doubt he's going to be focused all in on Colorado. And if you are a Colorado Buffaloes fan, you should be excited because he is going to do great things for this school. I really do believe that, especially with the recruiting and the transfer portal. Excited to see what his coaching staff does here. But I think it's a great move. Coach Prime in the Power 5, in the Pac-12 with Colorado. It's going to be fun to see what happens starting in 2023. Guys, if you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and turn that bell icon on so you don't miss any of these videos. It's late. It's late Saturday night that this news broke, but we try to go live as soon as this news happens so we can give you guys our thoughts on it. Everybody have yourselves a great weekend, and we will talk to you guys